Good evening. My name is Luis Sevilla, and today I want to talk to you about a nonprofit that I believe in and why it is important to donate to this organization. Close your eyes and let me take you back in time. Back to a time when you were between the ages of 3 to 18. Those were probably some of the best years of your life. You had no worries, you had little, if any, responsibility, and life was just great. But imagine at that age being told you had a life-threatening illness. I cannot even begin to imagine how hard that must be to hear. When you hear bad news like that, fear strikes, and all you can think of is, I wish. I wish I could be, I wish I could go, I wish I could meet, or I wish I could have. Because of organizations like Make-A-Wish, children between the ages of 2.5 and 18 that have been diagnosed with a life-threatening illness are able to fulfill their wish. Make-A-Wish is a very successful organization, but there's always room to grow. And that is why a donation is important, but it can also change someone's life. Make-A-Wish can use your money to help expand and go into other countries and donate more wishes to kids that are ill. Sadly, we're never going to be able to get rid of sick children. There's always going to be life-threatening illness. In her article, Sarah Ford said, each year, 27,000 children between the ages of 3 and 18 are diagnosed with a life-threatening illness. That number is huge because this study was only conducted in the United States. Now, Make-A-Wish is worldwide, and they serve in 50 other countries, not including the US. Now, if every country they served in were to diagnose 27,000 children each year, in 1 year, there will be 1,350,000 children that are being diagnosed with a life-threatening illness. But life-threatening illness takes an impact on the child's life, emotionally and physically, but it also impacts the family. The families go through financial struggles as well. 83.5% of the families with the child with cancer will experience some level of financial hardship. 75.7% of families will have at least one parent who needs to cut back on work or stop working altogether. 67.3% of families have health insurance through the parent's employer. This is either canceled or changed if the parent has to quit their job. 11.9% of families will spend more than $10,000 annually to care for their child. Make-A-Wish has granted many wishes, and they keep granting more and more and more. But the number of sick children being diagnosed with a life-threatening illness is growing and making Make-A-Wish and making Make-A-Wish job harder because of more kids. But that's what Make-A-Wish was made for. Since 1980, when Make-A-Wish was first discovered, Make-A-Wish has granted, from 1980 through 1999, Make-A-Wish has granted over 80,000 wishes. But this graph does not only show that Make-A-Wish grants more wishes each year, but it shows that through expanding to different states and countries, they are able to grant more wishes than the previous year. Make-A-Wish is worldwide. Since 1980, when they first started, they were able to expand all across America and into 50 different countries. In 2013, Make-A-Wish granted more than 220,000 wishes in the United States and its territories. On average, that was a wish granted every 38 minutes. Now, Make-A-Wish does keep granting wishes more and more, but they cannot grant all the wishes for all the sick children. But with more money, more wishes can be granted across the world. The reasonable need for a donation is so that Make-A-Wish can grow and expand to different countries that they're not in right now. And they can grant more children in those countries wishes. But what is the potential for change? Well, there's a huge potential for change. Potential to change a sick child's life. In their article, Annette Shasani and her colleagues said, the Make-A-Wish organization categorizes children's wishes into 4 themes: to be, to meet, to have, or to go. Make-A-Wish grants various wishes, from having quinceañera photos taken all the way to granting a girl to be a Major League Baseball coach for a day. And wishes are so simple to grant because all they really take is a plane ticket and or amusement park ticket to grant a child's wish. And most celebrities and professional athletes are very understanding and willing to meet these children and give their time to these children to fulfill their wishes. So with something as simple as a plane ticket and or amusement park ticket, a child's wish can be granted. Because of organizations like Make-A-Wish, children between the ages of 2.5 and 18 that have been diagnosed with a life-threatening illness are able to live their dream and forget about everything they go through for a day. Make-A-Wish is a nonprofit worth donating to because even though they are not trying to find a cure, they are doing much more by giving sick children hope, strength, and joy. I hope I have opened your eyes to see that Make-A-Wish is a charity worth donating to because of what they've been doing since 1980. Do you have any questions?
Is Make-A-Wish just looking for money? Can I give in other ways?
Well, Make-A-Wish is not looking for money. On their website, you can volunteer or help with fundraising. They also accept hotel loyalty points and frequent flyer miles.
So if I were to donate money, how do I know it's going towards making or fulfilling a kid's wish?
See, that can get kind of iffy because they do have to pay bills to keep their company alive. But on their website, you can adopt a wish, which is you funding directly towards a child's wish.
So if you have the major corporations donating their money toward this, which I'm sure is just astronomical sums, why do I need to donate?
Because, yes, even though Make-A-Wish is getting more companies, or getting companies donating a bunch to them, they're still not able to expand and go across the whole world. And that goal will require more. And your donation will help grant more wishes and help them expand into those countries. Any more questions? Thank you for your time.